if it will be recorded. Oh, be recorded. Nope. But listen, don't think because guys, you guys got my YouTube channel. I'm now a YouTuber, guys. You know what I'm saying? Over 100 videos. You know what I mean? I got a little following on YouTube now. Listen, don't just think. What I've realized is, okay, you can watch the recording later, but it's way more powerful taking notes right now because you're in the moment and you are gonna feel the most inspired right now to take notes, especially from someone who has the results. I'm not just talking about something that I've read in a book or someone's told me. I've lived what I'm about to teach you guys. I'm living now. I've lived it, and I'm gonna continue to live it every single day. Okay? So I want you guys to really be attentive. If you're driving, obviously don't take notes because you're driving, right? But if you are in a safe place, take all distractions away from you. This is gonna be, listen, I only do one training a week. So if you miss it, you miss it, right? But listen, I'm excited. I hope you guys don't miss it this morning. We're really gonna give you guys some incredible information that I really believe can empower you and give you the lifestyle that you want. You see, when I first got involved in this industry, all I wanted to do was to make a little bit of cash. I didn't really know all the things that were going to come with it. But the topic for today's training is going to be the power of having a powerful self-image. Okay? So at the top of your notes, you write at the top of your notes, having a powerful self-image. Okay? I really believe when I do a training, like I plan all my trainings months in advance. So this training, I was in Nigeria, and I love flying, right? I don't sleep on the plane. Anyone that's flown with me, you know. I mean, I sleep sometimes. My wife can say sometimes I fall asleep if it's a long flight, right? But more often than not, I get inspiration on the plane. I'm not sure if you guys are the same, but I don't believe, when I'm on a plane, because listen, here's how I see it. And I heard this a couple of years ago. If you're on a plane, you're 37,000 feet above the earth, above the floor. So your mind is elevated. That's how I think. I'm closest to God. When I'm on a plane, I'm closest to God as chemically possible. How am I going to sleep on a plane? Even though it's business class, I know we're on business class. You know I fly business, right? We're on the plane, we're lying down. Hello, sir, do you want champagne? I don't drink anymore. Hey, do you want a live? Oh yeah, by the way, we got a live this morning. Take your shots. We're not playing no games. We're not playing no games. We getting lit. Oh, we fired up. We fired up. Listen, let me know in the chat if you got your shot right now. Get your shot right now. Put your cameras on. We're about to get turned up. You see, listen guys, I quit alcohol, right? But guess what? I haven't quit. The Alive is my new alcohol, right? This is the shot. A shot a day. You know what I mean? A shot a day keeps the doctor away. Okay? Listen guys, when I'm on the plane, anyway, the whole point is, I feel elevated. And every time I'm on a plane, I take copious notes. I pray, I meditate, I'm speaking in tongues, I'm fasting, I'm praying, I'm doing everything on that plane because that's when I get the most inspiration, when I'm on a plane. It's just how I am. I don't believe in sleeping on a plane. I sleep if I'm tired, but if I'm not tired, I'm more than likely, I'm gonna be awake, right? And I'm writing down, I'm saying, God, like, what would you have me speak about on this day? And I plan, because guys, look, this is my calendar for the month of February, right? So, January is a little bit behind schedule. David said to me, Derek, you got to step up the calendar. No problem. I'm coachable. This is my calendar for the month of February. Okay, there was a training in Nigeria with David, and he pulled me up. He said, Derek, man, why isn't your calendar full? And to be fair, I had my calendar full on my phone. I was like, no, let me go back let me really remember what got me to where I am. This is the month of February. Okay? All my work is already planned. So when we hit double diamond, when we hit triple diamond, don't start, oh wow. No, it's already been planned. Okay? The work has already been planned. And today's training is going to be having a powerful self-confidence. Let's take our shot of Alive. Right? Let me know in the chat if you guys have got your shot. Cheers to health, wealth, and happiness. Perfect. All right, perfect. Let's get into it, guys. So, first and foremost, Self-confidence. Now let me talk about and let me define what self-image is, okay? Because I want you guys to understand the power of what we're going to talk about today. Okay? Right. So, self-image, okay? Gonna write it down right here. Get my camera to the right here. Perfect. Self-image, okay? This is a very, very powerful topic. Self-image is something that we all need, okay? Every single one of us need it. Now, I'm going to define for you guys what self-image actually means, okay? So you guys can really understand from the dictionary's perspective. You don't win because of your talent. You win because of your self-belief, self-esteem. Self-image, the idea that one has of one's abilities, appearance, and personality. Listen, guys, I've seen people with no legs, no arms, do better than all of us on this court. There's a guy called Mark Vucinic, you might know him. He's a famous public speaker. This guy has no arms and no legs. But when he steps into a room, people cry. People are inspired. So don't tell me, oh, Derek, my life is so hard. You have 2 legs and 2 arms last time I checked. Right? Guys, this is a 6-figure training. You better be ready for. I'm not here to motivate you guys. I know it's more than motivation, but I'm here to inspire change. That's what I do. I'm a change agent, okay? I'm not here just to fluff you up for the week. I'm here to give you guys actionable steps you can take into your life. I'm not messing around today, okay? Because at the end of the day, you want to win. Derek, I want to win. I want to make 6 figures. Okay, great. Let me show you what I done to make 6 figures. Because I've done it multiple times. Okay? So this training is not going to be your average, hey guys, you can do it. You can go, boom. I love you guys, but listen, if I love you, I've got to give you the truth. I'm talking to you the same way I'll talk to my own son. Okay? You ready? You ready? Listen, guys. I'm telling you right now. I prayed about this now. This ain't no joke. This is I've actually put together a whole training. This is not just me talking. I put together notes for this, okay? It's going to impact you guys. I believe me. Self-image. So write down self-image at the top, okay? Self-image is believing in yourself. Believing in your own abilities. Believing that it's possible, right? To achieve all of your wildest dreams in life. Okay? All of your wildest dreams. Let me put my light over here. You guys can see me. I've got my little softbox. You know what I mean? You know how it goes. You know, you got a little studio set up here. Listen, guys. It's so important to understand this, right? The power of your self-image. Because this is the difference. Now, we talk about belief. Belief, for you to have belief, we talk about, David teaches us about affirmations and belief. And these affirmations are going to build up your self-confidence in yourself. Because every morning when you speak your affirmations, it's to get you to feel more empowered, that you can do whatever it takes. You see, I tell people with kids all the time, if you've got young kids, listen to me carefully. A child's, your self-esteem is built the first 7 to 8 years of life. So right now, I'm programming my son for success from early. I'm programming him, I'm letting him know the world is not nice out there, Nehemiah. You're gonna have to fight for what you want. And I make him, understand certain things. He's young, right? I get it, he's a baby. But I'm programming him now because I've only got 7 years to get this thing right. I didn't have self-esteem growing up. So what I had to do is I had to be around people that had a positive self-image, and thank God my life changed, right? But some kids, let's talk about some winners right now. Let's talk about Serena Williams. I know you guys are, going crazy over the dance she done at the Super Bowl. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the Serena Williams that won 15, 20 Grand Slams. Have you watched the film? Everyone's so busy to point out the bad about people. But let's point out the success. Let's point out the fact how Serena Williams is the #1 female tennis player. In my opinion, She's number 5 of all time, men and women. She's one of the greatest ever. Right? Have you followed her story to see how she was growing up? When she was a kid, her dad, let's go to practice. Daddy, I don't want to go today. I'm tired. It's raining outside. Get in the car right now. Let's go to training. And she's one of the greatest tennis players to ever live, male or female. Let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Programmed from young, from his father that passed away. His father passed away in 2006. But his father was always encouraging him. You can make it. His mom was encouraging him. You can make it. You can make it happen. Self-image was created early on in life. Lewis Hamilton, right? One of the greatest F1 drivers. I think he's won 7 F1 titles. He's one away from equaling Michael Schumacher's record. Michael Schumacher is the greatest of all time, but I would say Lewis Hamilton is definitely top 5. Same thing. He was programmed from young. His father took him to the races 5, 6 years old. There is a method that winners use to program their kids for success. Right? We talk about so many winners. Oprah Winfrey. Some of them didn't grow up with wealth. Some of them did. Some of them had parents that were winners that programmed them. This is how you win. You get up. I know you're upset, but let's win. When Nehemiah falls down, I say, come on, son, come on. Come on. And then he puts out his arms and I pick him up and say, come on, you got this, right? And I'm teaching him certain things, right? Mentally, I'm programming him because I've been programmed, right? So you've got people that were programmed from young with self-esteem and self-image and self-confidence, and some wasn't. Now for me, growing up, I didn't have a positive self-image. I mean, I did and I didn't. I mean, I had people that I followed, like athletes that I used to follow that inspired me, like David Beckham, one of my heroes, Allen Iverson, my favorite basketball player. I know MJ is the GOAT, but Allen Iverson for me is my hero because he done it his way. He was, he if you guys know about basketball, you know who Allen Iverson is. He's the greatest. Like he's my GOAT. Right? I don't think he's the best, but I think Jordan's the best. But Allen Iverson is my favorite player. Again, I had people that I saw that had high self-esteem. And I look at all the winners in life. Every single winner has the same thing in common. They have a positive self-image about themselves. Okay? So we're going to talk about the first thing. Okay? And, the first thing we're going to talk about is redefining your identity. Okay? The question I have for you is, what is your current self-image of yourself? Because if I ask you right now, what do you actually love yourself? You see, for you to love somebody else, you have to love you. I love myself. Listen, I'm in love with me because I think I'm the best at everything. You've got to believe I can go, me personally, and you've got to believe the same thing. I can go toe-to-toe with anybody in network marketing. I don't care who they are. I can go toe-to-toe with absolutely anybody. On stage, recruiting, personal development, training. Why? I'm not saying I'm better than them. I'm saying that I can go toe-to-toe. I can compete with those people. Why do I say that? Because I have a positive self-image. You've got to believe you're good enough to become the best. You've got to believe. Listen, no matter what your limitations are, you've got to have that. Because listen, guys, you've got to stop worrying what people think about you. Listen, people are going to talk anyway. In this industry, you're doing well, you're not doing so well, people are going to talk. So you might as well give them something to talk about. Okay? This whole life, this whole entrepreneurship life, everyone's so focused on what other people think. Many years ago, David done a training. And for the OGs on this call, you guys will remember this training. He spoke about being people-free. I know some of the people on this call, maybe Jermaine Smith, you might have been on that training about 4 years ago. He done a training about being people-free. And he said, this is David, guys, not me. This is my mentor. The greatest to ever do this, my mentor David, the GOAT, he said, you guys are going to be people free. You got to stop worrying about people's opinions of you. Listen guys, one thing though, you can't go out here offending folk, you can't go out here going crazy. Obviously, if you're respecting people, if you're loving people, of course, you're loving people, you're showing appreciation, which all of you in this call, I'm sure you're doing that already. So you're not out here getting on people's nerves. But if you're doing what you're doing and you're trying to get ahead in life, people are going to have an opinion of you. But what matters is what you think about you, your self-image, your self-esteem. Because most people don't succeed because of a lack of self-esteem. When I walk into a room, when David walks into a room, when Gary McSween walks into a room, when Ivan Tapia, when Bryce Thompson, when Katrina Alexander, when they walk into a room, that you know they're successful. Listen guys, when I first saw David, I didn't know how much money he was making. But he walked into the room, and when I saw this man, I said to myself, this guy's really got something. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know how much he was making. But when I saw David the first time, I said, this man, he's got this self-confidence. He walks with so much authority. And you might say, well, Derek, that's because he's rich. No, but rich people go through struggles too. Does that make sense? Doesn't matter how much money you have, you go through ups and downs. Don't think because someone's wealthy that they don't go. As a matter of fact, when someone's wealthy, they go through bigger issues than people that are not wealthy. It's not about, oh, he has money. It's about the person that he thinks he is. And think about it. For you to become that person, you can't get rich and then start having a self-confidence. You've got to be self-confident first before the money comes into your life. I listened to some of David's videos, 2012, because I study the man differently to how people do. I don't study the David. I study David now, but I like to study the David that was coming up in the game. Where I am now, financially, I'm like, David, what was he doing back then? And I listened to how he was talking back then. He had the same self-confidence. The man spoke this, he had the same energy that he has today. There's many different ways, guys, to develop your self-confidence. Affirmations. Listen, guys, I don't spend time around negative people. I don't spend time around gossipers. I don't have the time. If you are spending time around people that have low self-confidence, you are going to have low self-confidence. It's just guys, this is the real talk. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, but I have to be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if you are currently around somebody who has low self-confidence. Don't be shy. It's okay. You have to limit your association. It's not a disrespect. It's protecting you. You've got to be around winners. I messaged Gary McSween this morning. I messaged David this morning. Every morning I message these two guys because they have the results. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I want the results they have. I'm going to plug in with them. I'm going to listen to them. When I call David, how you doing, bro? I'm amazing. How you doing? When I call Gary, how you doing? I'm fantastic. How you doing? And even if I'm not feeling fantastic, I have to respond and I have to say, I'm fantastic too, Mr. McSween. I'm great. How are you, sir? How's your wife? How's your kids? Do you understand? When you're constantly in communication. Some of you are saying, Derek, I'm a mentor, and you don't call me every day. And you complain, oh, Derek, my business ain't growing. You're not communicating with me. Why not? You got my number. Derek, I'm really going to work with you the next 90 days. I promise you. I'm really going to work with you. I promise you. And you call me once a week. You see, the thing about mentorship is you guys think being a mentee is easy. Being a mentee is super hard because you have to communicate with that mentor even when you don't feel like communicating with them. Because I'm going to speak words into your life. I'm studying every day. I'm reading my Bible every day. I'm putting knowledge in myself. So when I speak, it's not just from a sense of, oh, he likes to talk. It's from a sense of he understands what he's talking about and he's got the results. Let me listen to him. Self-confidence, self-esteem, being around the right people, being around the right words. The 5 people, write down the 5 people right now that you associate the most with. The 5 people. You are going to be an average of the 5 people you spend the most time around, period, end of story. You've got to get mad. M-A-D, make a decision. I got a phone call from a gentleman a couple of days ago. This guy, I know him from the past, and he gave me a phone call, right? And when this guy calls me, I know he's calling me to gossip about somebody. He doesn't call me to check in on me and see how I'm doing. I'm not saying I need that. I mean, it's fine, right? But he calls me to gossip. Derek, did you hear about this person? This person done this. And it's always about like network marketing drama, right? This person done this person done this, done that. And I spoke to him, and the guy had the audacity to tell me, Derek, I'm giving you advice on what you should do. And honestly, oh my God, I had to. And it's funny because this is the reason why people fail. Because you're listening to people like this dude that, listen, I love the guy. I love everybody. But here's somebody who is one of the most negative people. Listen, he's someone that asks me for help sometimes. I talk to him, I encourage him, but I have limited association. Has to be a 5-minute phone call. Because I'm like, he's calling me, Derek, man, you're so successful and what you've done in the UK, there's no one making what you're making right now, and you're this, and I'm like, thank you for the compliments, bro, I appreciate it. But bro, this is what you should do to advance your life, bro. This is what I think you should do. And he tried to tell me what I should do to get to $1 million a year level. This is a guy that, it's just, it doesn't matter. But the point is, I said to him, bro, I appreciate you, but your negativity and you're complimenting me, but at the same time, you're only complimenting me to now gossip about somebody else. Oh, this person joined this company. This person, fantastic. I'm happy for them. Wonderful. But Derek, what are you going to do? I said, I'm great. I'm fantastic. And he's trying to, it's like people feed off gossip. Misery loves company. The people that gossip the most are those that have nothing going on. I'm just being honest. They don't have nothing going on. It's always some drama. I said, bro, it's okay. It's all love, but in the future, I don't need your advice. It's all good. We can still be friends. We can chat every now and again. But I know the people that I need to take advice from. You see, he took it, he's like, oh, okay, bro, no problem. And I haven't heard from him since. But you see, you have to set boundaries in your life. Because you can't allow people to speak negativity into your life. It will affect your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is like a meter. Okay? And there's different levels. Now, this is the vibration that you want to be on. This is your goal. Okay? This is your goal. But if you're speaking to people down here that it's not about how much money they're making. It's about the level of the energy that they're giving you. It will affect your self-image. Okay? What do you think about yourself? Guys, you got to create the version of yourself that you want. When my son was born, May 22nd, 2022, I had this new rise in me. I had this new rise that I was going to be the healthiest version of myself. At the time, we had just launched Envision You. We're still warming up. Obviously having a baby, it's a lot of responsibilities. My wife did an incredible job, and the first couple weeks we were at home. I wasn't doing much. I was just, looking after the baby. And then I had this urge, like, I'm looking at my son and I'm like, man, I'm looking at this baby and I'm like, you know what? I need to be an example to this kid, man. And I started to think about the ways that I can be an example to him. And I was like, you know what? I got to get healthy. At the time, I was eating unhealthily. I was eating whatever. I was eating late. I wasn't working out. I was drinking alcohol. It was crazy. It was terrible, right? And I was like, how am I going to be the best version of myself? So when the Alive was already out at the time, so I started drinking the Alive. But then I was like, I need to really start working out, like consistently. So I literally made a decision. The day after he was born, I'm gonna start the gym. Start working out, right? And one of the things that I can tell you right now is when you feel good, you do good. If you are someone that is allowing the wrong food to enter into your body, the wrong substances to enter into your body, and you're expecting to be in your best mental state, people ask me, why did I stop drinking alcohol? The reason why I stopped drinking alcohol, is because it's poison for the body. It's not so much about the religious thing, because that's, I don't believe it's nothing wrong with drinking a glass of wine every now and again. I don't think that's a bad thing. Okay? You're not going to go to hell because you're drinking a bottle of wine. I don't believe that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of alcohol every now and again for celebration, this, that, you go out with your friends. There's nothing wrong with that. A little bit of moderation is not bad. But the reason why I done it was really mainly for my health reasons. Because I wanted to think, okay, what can I do to get to this 100K a month level and to be the sharpest person I can be? I've got to change certain habits that I have. Right? And my life is pretty disciplined already. But I was like, what can I add to my life? What can I take away? At the time, I was like, okay, I've got to start working out. But then when I'm working out and I'm drinking at the same time, it is because if I drink, in the evening, the next morning I wake up and I'm tired, I'm feeling lethargic, and then now I'm feeling like I don't want to go. I'm feeling demotivated. So the working out is, guys, you gotta understand, when I preach about working out, I'm not just talking about being in shape. I'm talking about your mental, right? When you decide to transform your body, what you're basically saying is, Derek Alexander, you are not in the shape you need to be in. You're eating the wrong foods. You're not disciplined. If you can change your body, you're going to change the way you think about yourself. You're going to be more confident. I encourage every one of you to hit the gym at least 3 times a week. You should not be not working out. That is the biggest mistake you can make. I've seen 80-year-olds, 90-year-olds still working out, still able to play with their grandkids. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be this 50-year-old guy and just you've got to be disciplined. I'm not saying you have to be a bodybuilder. I'm not trying to be looking like Ronnie Coleman, like this, massive. But I want to be in shape. I want to be, because it brings confidence. Ladies, same thing, right? It's self-image. You're programming your mind to be the best version of yourself. There's no excuses. People used to say, oh, Derek, well, if you're building a business so hard, you can't work out. That's absolute nonsense. Because you have time for everything else. You have time for movies. You have time for music. You should have time for working out. 1 hour a day. There's no excuses. Listen, even if I'm doing 8 presentations a day, I can still work out in the morning. There's no excuses. Don't let anybody tell you, right? Not even me, right? I'm not telling you that. But don't let anyone tell you that you can't work out because you're too busy. Listen, there's no excuses. Every single person on this call, you should be working out. Because guys, it's more than just your body. It's about your mentality. You see, before, I was weaker mentally. But when you're actually making a decision to go through pain every day and push those weights, I woke up this morning and I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to go. I was like, man. But because I've been going for literally since January the 1st, consistently every day, I've gone at least every day apart from 5 or 6 days. And you might say, well, Derek, that's too much. No, it's not. I might just do today was a light workout. It wasn't that heavy. But it's about mentally going there and deciding to Do you get what I'm saying? This, like, even if you go there for 10 minutes, just to step into that environment and go to war with your body and say, this is the body that I have right now, and in a month from now, this is how I'm going to look. That's the real key. You're growing your self-image. You're developing your self-image because you're transforming yourself. And another thing that grows self-confidence is when you set a goal. Guys, look. This is my diary for the month of February, right? Some of you might have missed it. Let me show you again. Boom. February. This is my calendar for February. I've got goals. I've got leaders, launching, presentations. Right? Then, I've got all my affirmations on here. Affirmations. Dear Derek Alexander, this is your 1 million to 2 million pound a year calendar. This calendar is the roadmap to a 7-figure income and a 1 million pound a year bank account in Chase, Lloyds and Barclays. This calendar will also document how you produced over 20 diamonds in your Envision You business minimum in 2025. You were instrumental in their belief and results in Envision You. This calendar shows the commitment that you showed to help others accomplish their goals and Envision You. I've developed the person, check this out. And this whole script, I got it from David, by the way. I just copied this man's stuff, right? It works. I've developed, I put it in past tense. I've developed the person but that develop is spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. I've developed the person that accomplishes my goals I've set for 2025, the year of fulfillment and mastery. Take care and God bless. Keep him on your heart day and night. Derek Alexander. And I signed it. I speak this every day. Listen, guys, I don't care what's going on in my life. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to... Listen, guys, listen. Monday morning, right? It's Monday morning right now. 12 o'clock, guess what? I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to pull out that presentation and I'm going to show the plan. I don't care if I've got cold. I don't care if what's happening. It could be storming outside. Listen, guys, look. I'm going to stand right here and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out that PowerPoint and I'm going to show the plan. When that coffee comes, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into the streets. I'm going to go to all the stores and I'm going to be handing out samples. Hey, do you drink coffee? Are you a coffee drinker? Blah, 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 blah. Get their contact information. Sample them. Get their number. Boom. Rinse and repeat. Guess what? Monday at 3 p.m., today at 3 p.m., I got another presentation. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to sit down in a coffee shop. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out this laptop. I'm going to pull out the PowerPoint. And I'm going to press that arrow button. And I'm going to show those slides. And then guess what? I get my son from nursery at 6. Guess what? Katrina, my wife, she's going to be sitting there, 7:30. She's going to be sitting there in our office, and she's going to do what? She's going to show the plan. And she's going to read that PowerPoint. I don't care who joins. I don't care who doesn't join. It's not our problem. But we're showing the plan because we have a self-image. My self-image is not about us. It's about creating 20 diamonds in our organization. That's all we're speaking. That's all we're thinking about. We're going to stand there. I'm going to look you in your beady little eyes. And I'm going to show the plan. I just messaged 5 6-figure earners on Instagram today. Hey, let's set up a call. Hey, let's set up a call. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit. I don't care how much you're making. I'm going to call Gary. I'm going to say, Gary, I got a 6-figure earner on the line. Gary, guess what? Gary's going to come onto the call in his $1 million home. And he's going to do what? He's going to show the plan. Listen, guys. People complicate it so much. Stop asking me, Derek, what's the secret? Stop asking me that. You know what the secret is. But your self-image is low. You need validation. I don't need validation. I don't need to call David and say, David, what do I have to do? I know what to do. You have to do the work. 10 champions are in your diamond. 10 champions. Can you develop 10 people to make 1,000 a month? But if you can't develop yourself, you can't develop them. You have to develop yourself first. Self-image. Guys, if you can't conquer the habits that you have that are damaging your health, damaging your mindset, you won't have the discipline to help somebody else because they're looking at your life. If I was out of shape right now, walking around like this, out of shape, looking crazy, right? No discipline, starting calls late, turning up late to events, what would you say about me? Well, he's a diamond, he's a six-figure earner, but he's a little bit out of shape. Yeah, man, he's not really. Listen, I'm giving it to you real. I'm not, it's just the reality, guys. This is a six-figure training. I'm training you guys like you're already diamonds right now. Because this is what it takes. You want to be the example to your organization that you are the one. If you have to push the envelope every day. I post my lifestyle. I post every day. I'm in the gym. And if I miss it, I might miss a post. Like today I went, but I'll post it tomorrow. I'm there. I'm in the lab. I'm working on my body every day. Because if I can get through that barrier mentally, if I can suffer once a day for 1 hour, if you can work out early in the morning and put your body through immense pain, that means that everything else will be a breeze. Your presentations will be easy. If you can wake up in the morning and say that prayer, even if it's 5 minutes, whatever you believe in, Allah, Buddha, I pray to Jesus, I pray to God, I believe I'm a Christian, right? And I respect all your beliefs. I pray every morning. I read my Bible every morning. Every morning. I say my gratitude. I say thank you 7 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I read my affirmations. I listen to my songs. I empower myself. I'm like, this is done. Today's gonna be a great day. I'm pacing up and down. I'm holding my son in my hand. I'm speaking tongues. I'm laying hands on him. I'm praying against the demons. I'm praying against the agenda of this crazy society, giving us all crazy ideas on what kids should be. And you could be what you want, and your kid can be. No, my kid's gonna be Nehemiah Emil Alexander, and I'm praying over him. I'm praying over the nursery staff. I'm praying over. That's my morning. So by the time it hits 12 o'clock, by the time it hits 10 o'clock, my day's already set. How do you think I'm gonna? That's why people come to me, Derek. I want to join your business, Derek. I'm gonna join because of you. I've sold 11 tickets for the event already. I've sold 11 tickets before 11 o'clock. And guess what? I'm gonna sell another 20 today. I'm gonna have 100. Me and Kat are gonna have 100. We're gonna have 200 personal guests between us. Why? Because of the self-image. And guys, I had this self-image when we had no money. When I first started in this industry, when I left my full-time job and I was like, okay, let's do this. And there were people coming after me, people hitting ranks. I never hated on them. I always celebrated them. Guys, my key for you right now is there's someone that's hitting levels higher than you right now, whether that be in trading, whether that be in the networking side, whether that be in life in general, celebrate them. Celebrate them because wherever you celebrate, you're going to accelerate into your life. And if you have a positive self-image, you know that it's already done. That your life, guys, whatever you want has already happened. Just stop worrying, stop envying people. Believe me, there's people right now that have what I want. I celebrate them. And even if you don't like the person, still celebrate them because God will bless. Whatever you celebrate, God will accelerate into your life. He will bless you. I'm telling you, it's completely done. We've got to work on it. You've got to work on that self-image. Guys, the only known way to drown out self-doubt is positive affirmations. It's called auto-suggestion. Oh, watch, listen, guys, I could talk about this all day. All you've got to do is open your mouth and speak what you want. Speak it like it's already here. I am so happy and grateful now that I have this home. I am a multi-millionaire. I am a master speaker. I am an international author. Whatever you want in life, you're not speaking it. But guess what you're speaking? You're speaking your problems. You're gossiping about that person, this person. That's not going to make you empowered. You've got to speak what you want now, as it's already here. I promise you. When you start speaking that I am the head and not the tail, and you step out of your house, listen, guys. When I pull up somewhere, Derek is here. I'm sorry, I don't have to. When I pull up somewhere, they know I'm in the building. That's how it has to be, right? Because I love me. Do you guys feel the same way? When you step into a room, you step in with dominion. The Bible says that God gave us dominion over all of the fowls of the air and the beasts of the field. He gave us dominion over everything. You've got to understand that when you walk into a room, He's given you authority to stamp on scorpions and serpents. What that means is He's given you the authority to lead. We're God's highest form of creation. Did you know that animals cannot imagine? That's why animals, when a bull sees a red flag, he runs after it. He sees blood. He doesn't think. Animals have no imagination. We have imagination. We have been given all of the faculties that we need to become successful. If one person has been able to become a billionaire from network marketing, why can't we do it? Why can't we do it? But it's your self-image. You're listening to people that are limiting you. You're gonna go do that. You're gonna go to that meeting. You're gonna go do that meeting again. You're gonna go do that business thing again. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, babe. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Yeah. I'll take a step back because you're insecure of my success. Okay. You see, me and Katrina, we've always, I met her in business, so she's always driven, right? And our soul image is so high now. It's to the point where, like, I have to sometimes remember that I'm a human being, that I'm allowed to feel, I'm allowed to be sad. But I don't know, I'm just a machine. I've programmed myself that every L is not even a loss, it's a lesson. Nothing, you can't kill me, you can't make me feel sad, you can't depress me, it's impossible. You've got, I'm just that guy. I just feel like everything is happening for my favor. Everything is happening for Katrina's favor. Everything is happening for our family's favor. You've got to believe it. You've got to confess it. You've got to stop listening to people that don't have the results that you want. You've got to allow yourself to feel empowered. Like it is going to happen. And when you step out in faith, according to your faith, let it be done unto you. Come on. You think for a minute you can't become a six-figure earner? Oh, come on, man. You think for a minute you can't make a measly $10,000 a month? Come on, guys. Guys, I'm telling you right now. When you have the clarity and you know it's done, and that when you speak, the key is in the words. Guys, look, you can listen to an audio. You can even go do the work physically. That's important, obviously. But the only way, if you have self-doubt right now, the only way you can truly eliminate that self-doubt is by speaking power over your life. Let me tell you right now, the most incredible moments I've ever had were moments when I spoke over my life. Moments when I had to I'm not sure if any of you understand this, when you had to lay hands on your own head. I had to lay hands on my head and pray for my own self. I said, God, help me. I'm very imperfect. None of us are perfect. I said, God, help me. And you speak those empowering words. I'm going to do it. I'm going to win. Whatever your goals are right now, I'm going to get it done. And guys, over time, you're going to start to believe it. Maybe at the beginning right now, you may not believe you can even do some of these things that you're saying, but it's not about that. It's about taking action right now. And It's so clear to me. When I see 20 diamonds now, it's not hard. It's right there. I can see it right there. 20 diamonds is absolutely done. And you've got to speak that thing. Whatever your goals are, you cannot allow people to come against your goals. You cannot allow people to tell you that it's not possible. Secondly, we're gonna close very quickly here. Reprogram your subconscious. Okay? We spoke about that, visualization. Guys, honestly, you've got to look at your friendships. I mean, listen, you've really got to be around people that are winners. That makes all the difference. Anyone that's won, you can't be an island. You can't be by yourself in your house, and you've got to go out and network. You've got to find people that are on the same wavelength. Okay? It is such an important thing. Your environment is key. Being around the right environments, being around rich environments. Go to the finest hotel in your area and go and sit down and have some tea. Okay? Makes a massive difference. You've got to understand also that a lot of us have limiting beliefs. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to write down today 5 limiting beliefs that you have right now. No one's joining my team. I'm not this. I'm not that. You're not. No. Write them down. Below, write down the opposite of that limiting belief. People are joining my team. I am good enough. I am. Whenever you say I am, whatever you say after I am, it goes into creative motion. Whatever you put after, if you say I am tired, I don't even want to say it myself. If you say I am this, I am that, whatever you put after I am, you are creating a scenario. You're creating a circumstance for yourself. So it's very important for us, to create what we want. I am empowered. Your lifestyle right now is a result of the words you've been speaking. You know, many years ago, I remember my wife, at the time she was my girlfriend, 2018, she sent me a screenshot of a lady in Nigeria. And she goes, babe, this young lady just got started. She just signed up into the company. She's so amazing. She is going to be an incredible leader one day. 2018, guys. I said, so babe, what's this young lady's name? Sylvia. So, Sylvia, okay, amazing. Great, wonderful. And I saw the first day, I even remember when she joined the company, our previous company, about 6-7 years ago. And I remember listening to some of her early trainings, some of her early calls. I saw her on stage a couple of times. And whenever I would speak to Sylvia, I would always hear her say, it is done. I am a winner. Like, Derek, it's done. Like, everything, like, it was just so sure. It was a sense of confidence that there's no limits to what can happen. This young lady enrolled her sister, Steph. Steph enrolled Bianca. Now, my wife was working with them for years ago, developing them, helping them. The words that were spoken back then, even when Kat said she's gonna be a diamond, she's gonna be a winner. Look at the lifestyle today. We went to Nigeria a couple of weeks ago. It blew our mind. The results, the leaders, the incredible atmosphere because of words. If you step into somebody's home, you can feel the energy of the home. And the energy of the home is going to be based upon the words. We write down the word world. Write down the word world. We're going to write down the word world and we're going to circle. We're going to cross out the L. If I cross out the L, tell me in the chat what word am I going to have? Cross out the L. Ooh. Surprise, surprise. Word. So what that means is we live in the same earth but on different worlds. And the different worlds that you live in is based upon the words you speak. And to make it even crazier, we say, okay, we live on the same earth. The word earth, rearrange the letters and it spells heart. In the word heart is the word ear. So the words that you're speaking, the Bible says faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word. But guess what? If you listen to the Bishop Ivy Hilliard audio, he said that even the word, when I heard this, it shifted my mindset. He said faith can be positive or negative. You can have positive faith that I believe is going to happen, but you can also have negative faith. When I heard that, it blew me away, because you can actually have faith it's going to happen, or you can have faith that it's not going to happen. That blew me. I was like, oh my goodness, that is crazy. So you can build up your positive faith, or you can build up your negative faith. So the worlds you live in the same earth, but in different worlds, based upon the words you speak. But even in the earth that you live in, the earth is soil. And every soil, you put a seed and a plant is going to grow. I have a plant right here. This is my baby. This plant is called Aventador, right? This plant, as you can see, is growing some new leaves right now. Okay? It's growing beautifully. I've had this plant for quite some time. Had to cut off some of the dead stems, but it's growing back beautifully. This plant is a representation of your words. You sow the wrong seeds, the wrong words, the plant will grow and the fruits of the tree will be poisonous fruits. Because guess what? The thing about words is that whatever you sow, you're going to reap. Just because listen, if you sow a seed, there's some fruits that are not edible. There's some, like, you go to the forests and you go to the Amazon rainforest, there's certain fruits that are poisonous that you shouldn't eat. Imagine your words, the wrong words in your life. Oh, I don't like this person. I don't like that. I don't like this. You know, this is not happening for me. This is not working for me. And you keep speaking that. You speak the wrong words. Now, that word is a seed. The seed is sown into the earth. The earth, in other words, is your heart. So you're sowing the wrong words into your heart, which is the soil for your belief, the soil for your faith. Now, in the word heart is the word ear. So faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word. If you're hearing if you speak the right things or the wrong things, guess what? You're going to hear it. And faith comes by hearing, but hearing is also, you can have positive faith or negative faith. And the more you speak what you don't want, You're going to have faith that it's not going to happen. The same way that if you speak what you do want, you're going to listen and you're going to have more faith for what can happen. In some of my darkest moments, I would speak that it's going to be okay. Listen, don't get me wrong. We all have moments where we speak the wrong things. Of course, we're human. We are human beings. I'm not a machine. Things happen, yes. We do sometimes say the wrong things, but did you know, every time you speak a negative statement, you need about 8 to 9 positive statements to override the negative statement. The word, it's done. I am so happy and grateful now. I'm a millionaire. I'm a diamond. You speak that thing. Whether it might be about a relationship, it might be about a friendship with somebody, whatever. Speak what you want. Speak that thing. Write that thing. And now, the word, in the beginning was the word, and the word was... Guys, the word, to make it even more powerful, the word is God. The word that you speak that's positive is going to be automatically anointed for your good. This word right here is sown into the earth. The earth is your heart. The heart has an ear. Your heart has an ear inside of your heart. Because whatever you speak goes into your heart. That's why it also says, as a man thinketh so in his heart, so is he. As a man thinketh. In the word think is the word ink. So even when you're thinking something, you have to write it down. If you think it, you ink it. If you ink it, you think it. That's why I tell you all the time, write your goals on paper. Don't write your goals on your phone. Write it on paper, because whatever you write down, you're going to think it. If the ink is in the word think. If you ink it, you're going to think it. And if you think it, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you think about yourself, the self-confidence, the self-image. Guys, self-esteem is what you think about yourself. Self-confidence is what you show others. The self-esteem is from the thinking. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It all interlinks. And it all comes down to your higher faculties. Your words, the images, the emotions, the experiences you have. And this is the key. This is the whole ball game. If you can transform your self-image, what you think about you, guys, when you walk, guys, when I'm at an event and I see certain people walk into the room, I know they've done work on themselves, for sure. I see a guy walk in the room and he's in shape. He's in shape, he looks sharp. You know, I know this guy's in the gym I just know it. And if someone's in the gym that many times, that person's disciplined. Right? If you listen to how I talk now, you might think, oh, this guy just been speaking for years. I've been a public speaker, or I've been speaking since 2012. So it's been a long time. But if you first heard me speak on stage, you would think, this kid has got a long way to go. It takes time. It takes work. When I look at somebody's success, I don't say, why can't that be me? I say, that can be me. And I also say, that must have taken a lot of work to get there. When I look at these leaders, when I look at David and Manite, and you look at these great guys that come on stage and they speak, I listen to them and I'm like, this person has decades of experience. He's been doing this for so long. He's mastered his craft. And to master it in the skill, you must first master it in your mind. I want to encourage you guys right now, from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget, guys, listen to me carefully. And write this in the chat, okay? Don't forget how powerful you are, that you are loved. Whatever you're facing in life right now, I know it's tough. Whatever it is, I promise you it's going to be okay. God has put you here for a reason, and He's put you here for a season. Listen to me, guys. He's put you here for a reason, and He is taking you through this test so you can become a testimony for millions of people all over the world. You have what it takes. You are a winner. Okay? You are a winner. Guys, you are God's highest form of creation. Don't let anybody speak down to you. Don't let anybody tell you you're not good enough. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not worth it. You are worth every single cell of your body. God has ordained you to be great. I don't care who the person is. It could be your partner. It could be your child. It could be your best friend. Don't let anybody speak down to you and tell you you're not worth it. You are worth every single bit of second, every single hour, second, minute that God spent designing you was worth every second. So be empowered this week. Be blessed this week. Walk in grace. Walk in your favor. Get your body moving. Even if you stretch 3 times a week. Stretch every day. Just do a couple stretches. Get your body in motion. Drink more water. Be happy. You have one chance to live this life. Once we're gone, we're gone. We can't come back. Live this life. Enjoy. Yes, we work hard, but we also have time with our family. We also go out with our family. We spend time. We love on our friends and our family. We celebrate birthdays. We do what we have to do. Live this life. I know it's tough, guys, but sometimes you forget how blessed you are because of the problem that you're going through. You forget just being on this earth is a blessing. It was never going to be easy. But I have another question for you. How about if life had no challenges? How about if everybody on this earth had unlimited money? Imagine this. All of us on this call, you make a phone call to the bank. Hello. Yeah, I wanna take £1 million out. Yeah, just give me £1 million. Okay, yeah, thanks, bye. Within 10 minutes, a guy comes to your door with cash. Here's £1 million, sir. Thank you. You run to the Bentley dealership. Yeah, I want to get a new Bentley. Everyone's got Bentleys in the street. Everyone's got G-Wagons. Everyone's got Bugattis. Would life be better then? Think about it. Let me know in the chat. Oh yeah, I got £1 million. Everyone's at the 5-star restaurant. Everybody's, going and buying the best clothes. Everybody's flying business class. Everyone's flying on private jets. Because everyone's got money, right? But how would life be with no challenges? When you see someone that has what you want, that person has had to work and become someone to earn those things. That's why God made the world as it is. Whatever someone has, they've earned it or they haven't earned it. So life, guys, challenges are part of life. And the more successful you become, the bigger your challenges will be. Listen, guys, my challenges right now in life that I've had, right? Guys, I'm speaking from the heart. I don't train like most people. I don't train mechanically. I don't have PowerPoint slides. I train from the heart because I'm a real person. I like to be spoken to like a real person. Listen, guys, my challenges in life right now are not financial. I'm way past that. My challenges are different. You may not even understand the challenges that I face. Does that make sense? Right? Natalie, that's funny. What kind of mouse with a love-struck face? Where did she find this thing from? Guys, I promise you, just have faith, man. And if you're wondering, Derek, what's the one thing I can do right now to... All that you're saying sounds good, but how can I have the same self-confidence that you have? You just speak what you want. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. Open your mouth and start speaking the goals that you want. That's the number one thing. There's no cost for that. You do not have to sign up to a course to know how to speak your goals. It's completely free. No cost. Just speak what you want, guys. I promise you. Just speak your goals. I believe it's going to happen. Put I believe in the chat. I want every single one of you to put I believe in the chat. If you believe everything that I've said, you're going to accomplish it, that you're going to do it, and you can be whatever you want to be. I repeat, don't let anybody on this earth tell you you're less than what you are. You are a king, you are a queen. God has put you on this earth for an absolute purpose. The Bible says, for such a time as this, He's put you here to impact certain people that are meant for you to impact. There's people waiting right now in their homes for a phone call from you about this event. March 15th. Another thing. So now I've taught you how to change your mindset. How do you change your business? Guess what you do? You promote the next big event. Simple, guys. Put everything into the event. I know you want to sign up people. I know you want to, yes, you're going to do that. But every single human being, get them to this event. The event will do what you can't do. We have a brand new emerald in Trinidad. My brother, Christopher Walker, and his wonderful wife. Listen, Cindy, this couple, I've known them since 2017. I first met Christopher Walker in Dallas, Texas, 2019. And we were both, at the same rank, actually. At the sapphire level in that company. And I remember talking to him, like, Chris, we're gonna make it happen. And this gentleman is a true mentee of Gary McSween, someone that is modeled his mentor. Gary's one of the very, very best in the world. So Chris is following in great footsteps. This gentleman packed out a room, 500 plus people in Guyana. Guys, don't tell me it's not possible, guys. And he works full time. What's your excuse? He works full time. The power is in the words. Speak that thing. Write that thing. It's going to happen. Don't worry about what has or hasn't happened yet. Just have faith. According to your faith. Let it be done unto you. God bless you guys. We're going to do the affirmations right now. We need 3 volunteers. Actually, no, we need 2 volunteers. I'm going to read the last one. I want to fire you guys up before we... This week's going to be very, very... Guys, this is a pivotal week, right? Pivotal week. Get this event packed out. All right, guys, let me know in the chat. Put a 111 if you want to speak the affirmation. We need 2 volunteers. Put a 111 in the chat. Natalie, boom, on it like a carbonic. Second person is 111. Who's next? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold. Okay. Nisha, well, you put a 1, but it's okay. I know what you meant. 111. Okay, great. So Nisha and Natalie. So yeah, Natalie, you read the first one, and then we will do the next. Let me just open up the document here. Let me see here. Let's go. Natalie, good morning, my dear sister.
Morning.
Natalie, I know you like to sing here, but you can either sing the affirmations. I know you were singing it earlier, so go ahead. It's my sister. God bless you. Take it away.
Let's go. I am wealthy and rich. I live in plenty. I swim in plenty. I have abundance. Everything I touch increases in value. I know the secrets of riches and wealth. I attract money daily. Money pursues me. I am a cheerful giver. I am effortlessly wealthy and rich. My gift daily produces for me. I am daily in the company of like-minded, wealthy, and powerful people. I have adopted God's financial plan for my life. I follow and fulfill it daily. I have and use all of the resources I need to prosper myself and others. I make more money than I spend. I know exactly what I need to do and give in return for the exact money amount of money I desire. I am a multimillionaire. I am so happy and grateful now that I have turned my annual income into my monthly income into my weekly income, and my weekly income into my daily income. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities. The money is growing, the quantity is growing from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I see the money flowing to me. I see the money flowing to me now in increasing quantities. I see the money flowing into my bank account from multiple sources, multiple businesses, multiple investments, and multiple customers. The money is flowing continuously. The money is flowing continuously. The money is like a river flowing into my bank account on a continuous basis. The money is like a river flowing into my bank account on a continuous basis. I, Natalie Tani, am like a tree planted by the rivers of water. I bring forth my fruit in and out of season. My leaves shall never wither, and whatsoever I do shall prosper. Amen.
Yeah, you're a great reader. So you're a great reader, man. You're definitely the don't read that. Don't start reading it. She just read it all through. Let's go, Nat. Let's go. Appreciate you, sis. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Next up, we have Nisha. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Take it away. You can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yep,
Wonderful. The floor is yours.
I am a moneymaker. I am successful. I am attractive. I am confident. I am limitless. I am worthy. I am powerful. I am bold. I am perfect. I am strong. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am a great leader. I am a diamond leader. I am determined, dynamic, persistent, ambitious, and faithful. A beautiful, sophisticated, professional called to be a loving world. Reowned motivator. My name is Denisha Grant. I am happy. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am humble. I am a winner. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will live the fullest of life in all God has for me. I am a force for God. I am a force for good. I am a champion. I set new standards. I defy the odds. I break generational curses. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. Denisha Grant, am chosen by God. I am protected by God. I am in a constant state of attracting all the good that I deserve and desire. No weapon formed or fashioned against I, Denisha Grant, shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against me in the judgment shall be condemned. It is my season. It is my season. It is my turn. Yes, it is my turn.
Let's go, sis. Let's go, Nisha. You guys are great readers, man. You guys are incredible. You guys are reading like
Thank you.
professionals. Wonderful. Have a great day. Have a great day. All right, so I'm going to read now the self-confidence formula. And this is a very, very powerful formula. I've read this formula every day for probably the past 4 years. Every single day. I might have missed maybe maybe 1 or 2 days, probably. But from what I can remember, every morning I read this. Okay, I've read it already, but I'm going to read it again to show you the energy of this. This is a very, very powerful statement. Okay, so I'm going to start with number one. I know that I have the ability I want you guys to follow through and actually read it with me, right? Verbally, okay? You ready? Let's go. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. Number 2, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Number 3, I know through the principle of auto-suggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I would never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Number 5, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. God bless you guys. Have an incredible rest of the day. And I'm going to see you at the beaches and most certainly at the banks. Don't forget, guys, grab your tickets for our event March 15th. All roads lead to March 15th. David Amanite, Gary McSween, Bryce Thompson, Katrina Alexander. We are going to have an absolutely incredible event. It's going to be a packed out venue. Get your tickets. Click the link in the group chat. Grab your tickets, right? And let's get to the bag. Love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.
Yeah,